Hey everyone, it is Nathan here, and welcome back to the Best of 21 series between TheViper and BO21. This is going to be the last time I say that phrase, because this is going to be the ultimate game, the final game, Game 21, and we have had such a great set of games so far. They've all been pretty awesome to see, and we've just seen such cool games, such cool civs, and really awesome maps as well, because yeah, it's just been really great. Of course, we have seen all those standard maps because, well, they are just the standard things you want to expect for an array tournament. But, you know, we've seen lots of really cool maps as well from the Light Random map pack and from the Extreme Challenge map pack. And, well, they just really tested these guys to the limits. And, well, as we saw last time in Attacker mode, that was pretty darn extreme. But this is going to be pretty random actually, because this map is called Meatballs. It's from the Light Random map pack, and as you can see here, it is pretty random. But this game is not going to be taken lightly, because this is going to be the final game. The score now lies currently at 10-all, so whoever wins this one will become the victor, the champion, the legend, the absolute king and tyrant of AOC. And well, this is a title worth fighting for, and this is something that's not going to be taken very lightly. And both these guys will have to fight to the limit and just really do the best they can to try and win. And well, this is really close right now. Yeah, it is totally equal. And well, who's going to win this? I don't no idea, but we shall see in just a second. But we do have BO23 today playing up in the north as the Huns, and in the usual grey colour, which is you know, going to be good for him. And we also have the Vikings here. Sorry, Viper playing some Vikings. Pretty interesting civ. That is yeah, it's pretty interesting. I'm not entirely sure why, because well, this is a civ which she actually chose. Of course, this is a free pick. This is a free pick, so they obviously picked that themselves. So the Viper playing against the Vikings in red down to the south of the map. That's okay for him, but you know, that's quite an interesting setup you've got there. Viper as the Vikings, not so much water to be honest, but looks like he might try to take water, because obviously the water does extend quite a bit, and you know, during the late game when you get those guys out, they might be pretty useful for actually taking the positions and basically defending any gold or wood, any nearby resources by the shoreline. So that might be pretty good. But you know, Viper as the Vikings against Jordan as the Huns, that could be pretty hard for him to go with. Now, I don't know whether Viper knew that Jordan was going to go for the Huns, but even if he did, he's going for the Vikings anyway, because he's going to demonstrate the power of the Vikings. And, you know, the Viper... Sorry, the Vikings even... I just get those two names mixed up, Vikings and Viper, just because they start with V, I guess. But yeah, even so, Viper is the Vikings. You know, the Vikings are a pretty underestimated civ. Apart from their awesome water stuff, they don't really do very well in land, apparently. But, you know, we have seen some really cool Viking games on Arabia and all that jazz, so it could be pretty interesting to see how Viper can play this out on a hybrid map. And look at this, it is pretty hybrid, and, well, there is going to be a lot of resource around here, around the outside of these guys. So these guys are now starting on a little island right here, surrounded by water, which is why it's called Meatballs, I guess, because they are literally on meatballs. And during the feeder waves, you will have to go out across the map to try and find the resources like the gold and wood and stone, all that jazz. So that's going to be really nice if they do go for that. Yeah, the score just froze for a second there. I thought they were pretty equal, but I wouldn't be surprised if they are, because they are pretty equal in general. But I do feel like the Viper might have a hard time against the Hun player, especially against Jordan, which is yeah, he was pretty nice as a Huns. But I don't know, it could be pretty nasty, because of course the Huns gonna go for cavalry archers, and the Vikings probably gonna go for arbalest in the late game. And I do have a feeling that this will go pretty late into the late game. It will probably go into the late post-imperial game, which will be really nice to see, because that's when things get pretty interesting, and that's when things get really cool and fun to watch as spectators. But even so, the Huns will be up against arbalest and elite skirmish and stuff like that, and they don't have any onagers. They only get mangonels, which could be a problem, because the lack of that siege is going to be pretty difficult to actually face against mass archers and all that jazz, because they just don't really have the nice siege to go with that. Of course, they do have siege ram, which is going to be okay for soaking up that arrow fire, but that's about all they really have at siege. To be honest, I have to say that. But the Vikings actually looking pretty nice, actually. Of course, they're going to have a nice economy, and it's going to be really nice for Viper to actually boom it about a little bit, and really just start pushing ahead in the Imperial Age. And well, we're probably going to see the standard sort of combinations here. We might see it for the Vikings. We may see pikemen and arbalest and elite skirmishers, and for the Huns, we're going to see well, heavy cavalry archers, hussars, and all that jazz, and basically lots of cavalry, because that's what they're bloody good at, as the Huns. They are, of course, a cavalry civilization, and you'd be mad not to go with cavalry as the Huns. But this will be pretty cool. It's going to be really awesome, and the final game is going to be awesome. And well, this is a very cool map as well, so it's just really suitable. And both these guys now going for the water, of course. It's going to be nice. Whenever there's water, you will want to go for the water, and you will want to put some docks up, and just to get those lovely fishing ships. And there are quite a bit of fish on this these lakes as well. Well, you can't really call them lakes. I don't know what they're called, to be honest. You guess you can call them like rings of water, but I don't know. A moat, that's what it's called. A moat. Yeah, a moat. So now both these guys are going to go to the, what's it called, feudal age in just a bit, and as you can see here, both these guys have very little wood and gold and stone on their starting islands, and they just really have to try and get as much resource from this as possible. Just try and squeeze it all out once you get to the feudal age, which is what BO21 is going up now. Viper going up just a little bit ahead, actually, on 32 population, which is a nice population you want to have. Now Viper definitely going to go for some sort of a fast castle strategy, especially with 32 population, and especially when you have this fish here. And well, it's going to be pretty hard to try and do some sort of flush when you have to actually get a transport ship and go across the map, and you really want to actually start building up around the middle, or just around the outsides of here. So yeah, so Viper clicking up on 32, Jordan on 37, which is okay. That's quite a lot of villages you got there, Jordan, and in fact he does have quite a lot. As you can see here, he's gathering from all of these trees, which are going to be depleted very soon. But even so, that's a good thing to do. It does mean that you want to just squeeze as much resource out, squeeze as much wood, any deer nearby, any gold or stone or anything like that, as Viper advances to the feudal age. And he's going to go with what's it called? A fast castle. I've just lost all my knowledge of Age of Empires, but Jordan now getting to the feudal age as well, and we're seeing a blacksmith and a barracks go up. So a barracks, that's pretty interesting. I would have thought I would have gone for some sort of a market or something like that, but no. Does he have a market? Actually, he does not have a market, but it looks like he's going to make a transport ship. There we go. A transport ship is coming for him, and he's going to try and head out across the map to find some more resources. BO21 going to probably do this exact same, which is pretty expected, and well, you'd be pretty insane not to do that. So yeah, Viper are going to land right here on this east side, and he's going to be going for a flush, it seems. Oh no, not a flush. He's probably going to go and create some archers while he gets to the castle age. That'll be a good thing for him to do. And yeah, with all these fishing ships here, and with all these fishermen over here as well, just gathering from the shorefish, and he will be able to get to the castle age in just a moment, but he's going to be able to create some archers anyway, as well, BO21 is probably going to do the exact same. And well, Jordan knows that Viper scouted him, and yeah, Viper knows where Jordan is, and he's probably going to try and attack very soon, and he is up to the castle age right now. And well, BO21 looking to be in the castle age in just a bit. He's going to plonk down a stable right here, and a stable. It looks like he might just go for knights in the castle age, which it's going to be nice actually as the Huns, but it's kind of not the common strategy to go with as Huns. You want to get out those cavalry archers out sooner or later, but going with stables is going to be nice anyway. I guess it's going to be okay, because the Huns do have nice knights, of course. Their knights are going to be really nice, but I don't know. Knights against fully upgraded crossbowmen. It could be pretty bad because this is actually a very close map. It's really nice to actually walk around, and well, Knights probably not be able to get a nice hold. But Jordan now making scout cavalry. Okay. He's making scout cavalry, which I think is a very risky decision indeed. It's going to be really nice if he actually manages to pull this off, but of course scout cavalry going to really seriously delay your castle age time. In fact, he would have gone up to the castle age just about now, but obviously investing in those scout cavalry, he did not. And yeah, 80 food is quite a lot. Even though you do have enough for it, he's still going to be pretty behind of the Viper, who is almost up right now, and he is going to be able to get those extra TCs very soon indeed. And also adding in the Spearman. Has he scouted that? Yeah, he has. He scouted the stable and on archery range coming up for Jordan 23 as well, as he brings some villagers forward to do something. Now he's getting 4 villagers forward, so he's probably not going to try and war this. And well, he's going to do something sneaky, and it's going to be cool to see what it's going to do. Meanwhile, the Viper's going to head out across the map with a couple of archers and some spears, and he's going to be met by a couple of scouts, it seems, right here in a stable. Going to be researching bloodlines as we speak, and yeah, this could be pretty nasty for the Viper, because that spearman going to get focused down really nicely, and only losing 1 scout. And well, crossbowmen come on here now because Viper's now up to the castle age. This could be pretty nasty actually. It could be nasty indeed because Jordan's got very little resource, especially food, and food is what you want. And he's just losing these scout cavalry too quickly, and yeah, he just hasn't really picked off so many crossbows. Viper's looking pretty nice actually so far, but a watchtower on this wood, that's very nice from Jordan right there. He's going to be pushing Viper off for the time being, but Viper can just move out over here just to create another lumber camp, so it's no big deal. But even so, that's going to be able to mean that Viper is going to be losing a bit of ground right here. This is where you want. This is where he really wanted to get his TC up, maybe, because there was also gold right here, but looks like Jordan's going to try and tower this. He might be forced back because there are a couple of crossbows right here, but going to be met by these skirmishes, which will obviously counter them. And well, this watchtower will eventually go up because yeah, Viper's not going to try and focus down these villagers anytime soon. He's too busy killing those scouts and these skirmishers, which are doing a nice job actually tanking the damage. And well, watchtower going up, and well, GG to this lumber camp right here, but it's fine for the Viper. He just can go and find another location, which is going to be okay for him. And well, Viper now, sorry, Jordan even, going to be making these archers, and well, he's going to be very slow to get to the castle age. That's a pretty standard flush sort of resource account you would expect. But yeah, this is going to be pretty difficult for Jordan 23 because he's going to be met by a castle age Viper who obviously is going to be playing for Vikings, so he will have handcart for free, and well, his eco is going to be looking very nice. And just look at this, he's going to have a very nice eco, pretty, well, I say balanced, but he does not have enough wood at the moment because his wood was being harassed just a little bit. Of course, there aren't any wood in your starting island anymore anyway. So he really needs to get that wood income rolling, and Viper could try and maybe make another lumber camp because this is pretty saturated right here, and yeah, he should try to do that once he gets enough wood for it. But Jordan looking okay for the time being. He does seem to have a very large feudal army, but of course a feudal army is nothing compared to a castle army. But even so, Viper does not really have the numbers at all. He's got 4 crossbows, and they are all looking pretty low on health, and they are going to be chased down by quite a nice substantial number of dudes here. But Viper now going to go and basically go get a boom on, and going to go and make a couple crossbows as well, because that's obviously what you want. But both these guys now going to be making a bit of more eco on their in the middle, and Jordan 23 is going to have a nice lot. Well, he's going to have so much wood in the back, and yeah, he's going to have a lot. He's got how many lumberjacks? 23 lumberjacks. That's insane compared to the 3 miners that he's got. That's quite nasty. But yeah, Viper now docking, seemingly docking on Jordan's waters, and it's going to be doing a bit of damage right here, which is kind of cool actually. It's kind of funny. But he's obviously going to try and do a bit of harassment, and Jordan is not actually noticing this, but even so, nice bit of harassment anyway, and he's not going to be doing a whole lot of damage, but he probably should get out a fire ship out. I don't think the Vikings do have fire ships. Excuse me. Let me just check. I really don't know. Sorry, they do have fire ships. No, sorry. My bad, I'm just a noob. Yeah, they don't have fire ships, so they cannot retake water like any other Civ, but of course, players Vikings gonna be nice anyway. And well, Jordan 23 landed on the Viper, and he's doing a bit of damage right here, but not going to be doing a lot of damage because, well, these are just archers. There are 4 of them. They are pretty low, and well, Viper looking pretty nice for the time being because there just aren't really anything to actually harass. To be honest, there just isn't a lot because most of the eco is around here, and yeah, Viper now going to be putting up a town centre right here, and going to be getting out a castle, it seems. In fact, he will be getting out of castle very soon. He obviously is going to be playing. Well, he's going to be playing. He looks like he's going to try and play a bit defensively. It seems. I don't know, but looks like he's going to try and get that boom up. So a castle to try and protect his stuff is going to be nice for him. And well, he's going to try and just push out as well for the time being because he does have quite a nice number of crossbows in here with bodkin arrow and +1 defense done, which is nice stuff indeed. But Jordan now going to be getting up to the castle age in just a little second. He's pretty late in doing so. 24 minutes in game. That's yeah, that's fairly late. But has he actually done the damage? Well, the score says that he has done quite a bit. Well, and that is obviously because he has invested quite a bit into quite a lot of military right here. And yeah, he does have quite a substantial number of units on the screen. Jordan 23 having 11 ranged units, and well, only 10 for the Viper. And well, Viper now not really going to be doing a whole lot with these 2 watchtowers right here, just defending his base really nicely. Of course, crossbows just really don't have the HP or the armor to try and tackle on these watchtowers straight on. So they're just going to have to move out for the time being and maybe try and go for just rams in the Imperial Age or in the Castle Age. It's going to be nice for him. But Viper now momentarily housed, which is never a good thing. I know that I get housed all the time, which is, yeah, it's just really annoying, and it's just not the thing I want to really do. But Viper getting completely surrounded, it seems, because he's just, yeah, he's just totally trapped in this little corridor here, and he just has nowhere to go. If he comes around here, he's going to be met by some skirmishers, and if he comes around here, he's going to be met by some more skirmishers. So Viper looking pretty bad, actually. He's looking to be in a bad position. He's forced to actually try and attack, which, yeah, it's not looking so great. But of course, with bodkin arrow done, and he's going to be doing a nice amount of damage, but he's going to lose all of these crossbows eventually because he was in a bad position and he was trapped, which, yeah, it's not so great for him. And he's just lost all those crossbows. But, yeah, so Jordan's going to have a nice military advantage. Meanwhile, the Viper is going to be nice with that Viking boom on. And he's up on 2 TCs at the moment. Possibly going to get out another one very soon. He almost has enough wood for it. In fact, he is going to be investing in that TC sometime sooner or later. And at the moment, he's not actually making any more crossbows, so he would go for that TC shortly, or either he's going to try and see it from some farms. And yeah, so both guys pretty neck and neck in terms of the population they have, but yeah, Viper going to have a nice big advantage in economy, Jordan 23 going to have a nice big advantage in military, but of course having a feudal military is not going to be nice when you're up against 2 TCs, and well, yeah. So Viper's base looking pretty nice, looking pretty solid, and pretty walled up, it seems, or not walled up, looking pretty protected. And there's not a whole lot which Jordan can actually do, because obviously with this watchtower here, he could just grab some virgins here and be totally safe. And well, Jordan now with quite a lot of wood in the bank. He's got quite a lot, 800 wood, and he should try to be spending that. In fact, he is spending that on cavalry archers. And in fact, Jordan's going pretty heavy into this push right here. He's going up with his second town centre right here at the back, and he's going to be making all those lovely cavalry archers. So yeah, knights are not going to be coming out anytime soon. And we have got the siege workshop right here out in the front from the Viper, and we see that second 30C, yes we do, right here at the back, down in the south of the map, which is going to be a nice position. It's going to be out of harm's way, and there is going to be gold nearby, which is obviously a really nice thing for you to have. And yeah, Viper going to be looking to be okay for the time being. Now, Jordan does have the advantage in terms of score, or the score advantage, the score, because he just does have quite a lot of military in the bank, and he also has, well, he's going to be up with 2 TCs as well. Actually, he's put those TCs up fairly quickly in comparison to the Viper. He was pretty slow actually getting that 2 TCs up, and well, he's going to be looking to be in a nice position anyway. But Viper now going to be met by these cavalry archers who are doing a bit of damage, but not doing a whole lot of damage because obviously they don't have actually any much upgrades on them. They only have bloodlines and fletching, which is not going to be enough to actually pick up any verges. But we have got quite a nice number of units here. But Mangonel, this is going to be bad for Jordan 23. He's going to make, yeah, a huge shot. He's going to take a huge shot right there, losing quite a lot of units right there. And yeah, a Mangonel is all you need to actually try and defend. And Viper looking to be nice. He's got 2 Mangonels out, and Jordan just cannot really try and tackle this on. He just can't take this on with just archers alone against 2 Mangonels. That's pretty hard to actually micro against. And well, Viper can actually try and land another shot because Jordan's units are pretty tightly packed, so they won't be able to just die completely in just a matter of seconds, in just a swift stroke. And yeah, so Viper looking okay. He is definitely playing the defensive game, which is good. Okay, and he's gone up with 4 TCs right now. And yeah, Viper, well, Jordan's now trying to raid with Scout Cavalry, not really having quite a lot of luck at the moment because of course Scout Cavalry just can't really deal with those with that TC fire. They are of course not Knights. And well, Knight's coming in for Jordan 23, of course. Knight's going to be really nice to be against Mangonels. And yeah, Viper's going to lose this Mangonel very quickly as he tries to disrupt this wood line. Going to get a few villages right here, which is obviously going to be nice for him. And well, going to be land a huge shot and take out the half of that feudal army from Jordan 23. But of course, taking out that Mangonel was the obviously important thing for him. That's what Knights are obviously used for. And yeah, these Knights just don't really have enough upgrades. They only have +1 defense and bloodlines, which is going to be okay for him, but of course they are going to be pretty squishy with all of these units in here in this TC, gas in this TC. And yeah, Jordan actually doing nice damage, but not as much as he would have hoped for because he lost quite a bit, but look at this. Viper's Eco looking pretty nasty here. He's got so many villagers, really idle actually. They're just so tightly packed in just a small corner. And yeah, he is playing a defensive game right here. John is just expanding across the map with quite a substantial amount of eco as well actually, which is kind of cool actually, considering that he was going pretty heavy into military. But at the moment, he's just, no, he's not doing that anymore. He's making cavalry archers 2 at a time. And that's all he's doing, which means that he's not actually going so aggressively. The +2 attack is done, and no arm upgrades just yet. Well, and he's still continuing to try and harass with quite a few knights here, and quite a few cavalry archers as well, and landing a huge shot, which is nice for him. But of course, these knights could try and run in here and maybe take out this Mangonel, but that's going to be pretty bad for him if he does that, because this cost was up, and that will deal with his knights. That will deal with any units that can try to come in here and do some damage. Of course, Viper playing the Vikings, probably not going to try and make some berserks anytime soon, landing another huge shot right here, and Jordan's micro not looking so good today. either that or he's just not noticing enough. And well, Viper now going to be trying to stonewall things up and basically not try to not let Viper John come in at the back. But Viper now taking the water back. It seems Viper gonna be taking out that fire ship very soon and adding in some more docks right here. But this could be bad right here because Viper now spotted by Jordan 23. He was just taking down these villages down to Chinatown, and Mango gonna be taking these down as well right here. But looks like he's gonna be getting those docks up. But Viper knows, sorry, Jordan knows that Viper is gonna be taking this water. And to be honest, there is actually quite a lot to try and harass. And looks like Viper actually, sorry, Jordan actually deleted his TC, which is, yeah, it is actually a nice thing for him to do because now he's replaced that with a mill, and that's going to be nice for him. But Jordan now with quite a nice lead in terms of score, and yeah, he has taken down these buildings so quickly with a battle ram, and yeah, and well, Viper at the moment does not have any military at all. In fact, he does have yeah, he's only got 11 warships and one mangonel. That's not a lot, but what is he doing? Because investing, he does not have quite a lot of resources in the bank, but he does seem to have quite a lot of production, of population. But he's not getting up to the Imperial Age anytime soon because he just doesn't seem to really have enough military. In fact, as I said that, he is going to be up very soon actually because he does have quite a lot of resources in the bank. And well, John 23 doing the exact same, and this could be pretty nice for him. And this is going to be pretty awesome because this will turn out to be a pretty huge post-imperial battle, and that's the thing we want to see from both these guys. That's what we want to see in the final game. Just an epic, huge, total war game. And as you can see here, Viper now going to be making another castle out in the front, so he's looking to be in a bit of a defensive position, and he's going to try and basically protect his eco, which is just, it's pretty huge actually, it's pretty nice, and it's got quite a big economy at the back as well. But Viper now, yeah, he's going to be up very soon to the Imperial Age. He's going to click up very soon once he gets enough wood, stone, food for it right now, I believe. And well, yeah, that's obviously because of the Viking boom. He is able to get that nice eco going up very quickly. But that was Jordan 23. My bad. Yeah, Viper getting up quicker than Jordan 23 is. But Jordan 23 is looking okay because he's just expanding across the map. He's on the north, he's on the west, and he's in the center. And he's going to be looking okay for the time being. He's looking okay. His eco is looking pretty nice. He's got quite a lot of TCs. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 TCs it seems. 5 TCs. Meanwhile the Viper is seemingly on 5 TCs as well it seems. Or maybe 4, I don't know. He's got 2 TCs here and 1 TC up in the middle. And so probably going to be, yeah, he's got 4 TCs. Yeah, so Jordan's going to have a nice eco pretty soon as well, and he's going to be making monks to get his relics, which of course is going to be nice, especially in late game when relics just make the difference. It's going to make all the difference, especially when you don't have any teammates who can try and get any trade up. And well, we've got a huge naval battle right here. Jordan 23 seemingly taking the water from a Viking player. That's pretty impressive indeed. And well, that's obviously great because of course fire ships really nice for taking the water. They obviously have quite a nice amount of pierce on, but the main thing is they do obviously do great damage to ships. Don't let that two attack for you. They do really nice damage to ships. And well, Viper are going to be losing the water control, which is not really the end of the world actually, because there just isn't actually a lot of water. But Viper now up to the Imperial Age, and Jordan gets up just now, and Jordan just stonewalling here quite substantially as well. He's stonewalling quite a bit of his entire map, and he's not going to let Viper in anytime soon. But I'm surprised because we have not seen quite that many landings so far. We've only seen this tiny landing by Jordan 23 in the Feudal Age. But both these guys now up to the Imperial Age, and this is where things are going to get interesting, because now we've got crossbows coming up for the Viper, and we're going to see a ton of siege as well, because look at that. He's got quite a nice number of archer ranges, quite a nice number of siege workshops, and he's going to go with that Arbalest siege ram combo, and that's going to be really nice for the Vikings. Obviously, Arbalest is going to be really nice actually, but against cavalry archers, this will be pretty difficult. Obviously, cavalry archers going to be costing, what's that, 28 wood, 49 thingy gold. Compare that to the 25 wood and 45 gold of the Arbalests. So they're pretty similar in terms of the cost, actually. But, you know, heavy cavalry archer is going to be that slight bit buffer, going to be having a bit more HP, going to be having a bit more attack as well. Obviously, going to be having a lot more, what's it called, armor, because of parting tactics. That's just really, really important. And, well, Arbalest just not really going to be doing a whole lot of damage to all of these cavalry archers, which will have parting tactics very, very soon. Jordan23 going to be researching that anytime soon. In fact, he is not, but he does have quite a nice number of hussars. In fact, he's making hussars right now. That's quite a nice, I don't know, that's quite an early sort of upgrade. You would not expect that in the 45-minute mark, because that's the thing you want to expect in the really late stage of the game, when, you know, wood gets, when just gold gets really sparse and they're scarce even. And well, no heavy cavalry archer. Oh, there we go. Heavy cavalry archer getting upgraded right now. It is obviously a very expensive upgrade, and parting tactics not on the way anytime soon. He does not actually have any defensive grades on these guys, which is like, what? Okay, this is quite late in the game. Jordan, you might want to get those upgrades up, especially when you're almost population capped, and Viper just behind him in terms of population. But at the moment, both these guys, yeah, Jordan's going to be warding quite a lot, and he's doing a nice job of doing that, but I don't think the Huns do have fortified walls. Otherwise, he would have got that quite a nice time ago. But we're searching chemistry right now, and yeah, he still does not have any upgrades on, or any defensive upgrades on these guys. No parting tactics at all at the time for now. Only researching thumb ring. But yeah, Viper going to try and come in here, but he's going to be met with quite a nice number of cavalry right here. A huge, just a wave of heavy cavalry archers, hussars, and knights. This could be pretty bad for Viper to try and deal with, because at the moment he's only got Arbalests, which are going to be okay, I guess, but not going to be okay when you've got this huge mass of cavalry, which are going to be stomping through here, just absolutely wrecking everything. And Jordan23 has pretty much 1k of everything, and he's looking pretty nice indeed. His eco is looking really, really nice. And well, Viper's looking okay as well. He certainly does have enough gold to sustain Arbalest production. And well, he's population capped right here, and John will be population capped as well eventually. And parting tactics is not on the way yet. Oh, there we go. Parting tactics coming up, but it could get taken down. This trebuchet could take down this archer range, will be, which is actually researching parting tactics, and this is going to be bad for him. And yeah, this is not going to be great, because now I do not see any archer ranges from the Viper, from Jordan23, as Viper are going to be sending a ton of units across the map over here, with pikemen and Arbalests coming in here. That's the combo you want to get to fight off against this cavalry horde, and he could be doing a nice job of doing so. But at the moment, these pikemen not really having any upgrades for the time being. But these Arbalests completely fully upgraded at the moment, which is nice stuff. And yeah, Jordan23 is lacking quite a couple of lacking quite a lot of upgrades on these guys. But this could be nice. This could be a huge battle. And yeah, his trebuchet getting taken down slowly but surely to these hussars, which is obviously what these hussars were born to do, I guess. And parting tactics finally being researched for Jordan23, and he's going to be met by a huge wave of Arbalests right here, and these heavy cavalry archers going to be met going to be taken down quite quickly by a hailstorm of arrows right here, and taking them down so quickly. Siege orange shots coming in here, and Jordan just losing so many cavalry archers. That was insane right here. So many cavalry archers on the floor, just taken down right here. Viper having such a great position right here. He just landed over here, sat between these two barracks, and just let loose with those arrows, and just absolutely nailed it with that lovely orange shots as well. Absolutely beautiful play from the Viper as well, and also going to be wooden up here, and Jordan could be potentially be quite trapped. In fact, he needs to actually just get these arbalests in and get these oranges in and try to do as much damage as he can to all those heavy cavalry archers. Of course, these arbalests going to be taking these hussars down to Chinatown very quickly, especially with all those pike in the mix, and this could be really nice for the Viper. He just has the epic sort of combo you need to try and deal with those cavalry archers, which are getting taken down so quickly. Look at that, so many cavalry bodies on the floor, and not a whole lot of arbalest bodies on the floor either. So really nice stuff. And Viper looking to be in a nice position. He has in fact retaken the score lead, which is very good, and that's a very good omen for him. Viper looking to be nice, and he could try and push in, but at the moment he does not seem to have enough sort of heavy siege. He does not have any rams nor any trebs, which is really what you want for any sort of big push. But of course, with these three oranges here, going to be okay for the time being, and Viper now also having ward control, so he's going to be able to actually snipe off any units come in through here maybe. And yeah, Viper looking to be in a nice position. He's got the combo you need to try and take out all of this. And Jordan seemingly just melting away. His army just completely getting battered as Viper continues to move in and just destroys everything that the Viper Jordan holds dear. And well, Viper now going to try and take down this ward here. Not really having a lot of luck, because of course these hussars will deal with this very quickly. But the main battle's here, because my god, look at this, a huge massive arbalests. And well, we've got quite a lot of oranges getting taken down by these siege rams in fact. And these siege rams out of position, these oranges out of position, and they have just taken down these oranges, which have been killing those heavy cavalry archers so quickly as well. And well, at the moment Viper does not have anything at the moment, any siege it seems. He really needs to get those oranges out, because that's what's killing the Viper the most. Not the arbalests really, but the siege oranges. They're just the thing that's absolutely wrecking that. But you know what? Aside from saying that, these arbalests just so strong. Look at that, just absolutely dealing with these cavalry archers, absolutely dealing with these hussars that come into play. And obviously, arbalests going to be able to also outrange these cavalry archers. But now, Jordan does not have, he does not have fighting tactics at the moment at all. He's missing that, which is going to be quite nasty for him. He does not have it at the moment, and as you can see here, these cavalry archers only on +3 armor, +4 pierce armor, which, you know, that's saying that he does not have passing tactics, which is really nice if you want to get cavalry archers out, because it's just so good. It's just such a cheap upgrade to get, and it's really important to get that extra defenses if you're going to be up against all of these arbalests that outrange you. But my god, this could be bad for the Viper now, because Jordan now going to be getting those siege rams up, and Viper only has one orange up here, and he just does not have enough of anything else to try and deal with this. Sorry, 2 oranges, but yeah, but Viper going to be losing all these buildings out front, and yeah, he just is not having any oranges left actually. He's only got 1 orange and quite a few arbalests right here, but not going to be enough to actually counter all these siege rams. He's finally added in some more oranges and also some pikemen, which honestly are going to be okay against these siege rams, which obviously have to back away. They obviously have -3 melee armor, which is like, what is going on here? But even so, this is absolutely messy stuff indeed. And Jordan 23, the castle right here in his own island, which is okay. That's pretty surprising. But obviously with this a huge massive farmland right here. You do really want to protect that, but it's getting harassed all the time, and villagers going down really quickly down in Chinatown. But yeah, these cavalry archers just doing what they do best, just come in here, just killing off everything. And well, he's going to be in a bit of trouble by here. Yeah, but looks like Viper tried to land this. I just missed this totally. But Jordan saw it, and he's going to be able to come in here and just also try and deal with these buildings. But he just needs some. He needs some siege because at the moment he will be forced in. He will be forced to actually back away because I think there are going to be some pikemen in here, which will deal with these cavalry very, very quickly. Pikemen and elite skirmishers. Yeah, that's the trash combo you want. And at the moment, Viper also has water control, so he will actually be able to come in here and also try and take down these cavalry really quickly as well. With these 8+4 damage right here on these galleons. Very, very nice stuff as well. And yeah, this is such a messy game. We've got fronts everywhere out here, and Viper trying to push in. Well, Viper trying to eradicate Jordan over here because Jordan's over here trying to build up at the east side, but Viper's seen this and is going to try and well, not let Jordan get away with this. And yeah, this is absolutely messy stuff right here. And Viper with a galleon here going to be taking on these heavy cavalry archers, getting taken down. And well, Viper now in here with quite a lot of trash, and Viper. Okay, yeah, Viper's going to be suiciding these units, it seems. But at the same time, Jordan 23 looking to be in a bit of trouble because, of course, Trash is going to be losing to these gold units, but of course, Trash as well from the Hussars. But this is very, very messy stuff indeed. Heavy cavalry archers just absolutely owning things up. But of course, going to be up against these skirmishers will obviously going to be taken down very, very quickly by these hussars, and I'm just having such a hard time trying to actually commentate on this. I need to have a drink of water. Excuse me. Yeah, as I was saying, siege rams coming in here and going to be taking out these buildings, which Viper is just built up so rapidly over here. But they're going to be taken down very, very quickly, these siege rams, and at the moment, yeah, Viper needs some more oranges, and he obviously can afford to do that, but he just needs some more siege workshops, which is what he's going to try and get up right here. At the moment, pretty low, relatively low on wood right here, and you know what, he could try and just come in here with all these siege rams, going to be able to just soak up this arrow fire as he pushes these heavy cavalry archers in here, which also don't have any parting tactics either, and he has not noticed that, it seems. I don't think he has got parting tactics, which could be a pretty huge mistake even. And well, siege rams coming here, he could try to just bomb rush his castle down, that would be pretty nice for him to do so, but at the moment he does not have any answer for these oranges. These oranges will make very short work of these siege rams. Look at that, going down very quickly indeed. But a cannon galleon is done, elite cannon galleon is done for the Viper, and he's really intent on trying to take down as much as possible from Jordan 23. He was actually destroying these buildings quite rapidly, in fact. But of course, main action is right here on this middle front right here. But we've got three fronts going up here. We've got the east front over here, the middle front, and the west front. Yeah, Viper actually getting raided actually by Jordan 23 with quite a lot of cavalry right here. Oh, excuse me. But this castle is going to stand up for the time being because there's just too much down here protecting this castle. But as you can see on the west side, siege rams are being created trying and take down these barracks and all that jazz. But with all these cannon galleons over here, they will be able to take down these siege workshops pretty quickly. But yeah, this is quite mad stuff indeed. And Viper just is going to be, Viper's going to lose his castle eventually. This castle is not going to be live anytime soon because there just aren't enough castles. There just aren't any more oranges left. They are getting taken out pretty quickly. But where's Jordan's army? It's primarily around here actually. and he's just taking these guys down very quickly. No passing tactics at all either. No, yeah. But Viper with this water control, that's actually doing pretty nice for him, because he's just actually managing to actually repel any forces that are coming through here. And Jordan just can't actually push in here. He just can't, otherwise he will lose just too many cavalry archers. And at the moment he's fairly low in terms of wood. But finally taking down these barracks, and finally it means they can try and force his intention in the middle over here. Sorry, in the middle. And well, yeah, these guys are not going to be doing a whole lot of damage to the siege rams, of course. Siege rams going to be able to actually just tank damage so nicely. That's what they do best, if you don't count knocking down buildings. But now Viper going to try and just expand across the map and try and take this gold, which he wanted to take in the early feed wage actually. But he's finally going to take that. But you know, he's going to be pushed back once again, because John's going to be making that push very quickly, it seems, as he pushes here from the east side as well, because he just managed to actually get some gold from the Viper side as well. And well, Viper is, yeah, he's been forced in a very defensive position, and he's got quite a lot of enemies from all sides, in fact. You know, he has to deal with this in the east, he has to deal with this in the west, and he's just getting attacked quite a lot as well. But meanwhile, look at this. There's just absolutely nothing left from BO21 on his own home island. Meanwhile, on Viper's own home island, it's looking pretty nice. It's looking okay. It's looking very undisturbed. But of course, I would say that John has got a quite nice grasp of his own island, of his own sort of section. But yeah, Viper under constant harassment. It looks like he's actually doing a nice job of doing so. But I wonder how long he's going to actually last with this, because yeah, these siege rams, quite a lot of them, and there's only one onager, which is not going to be enough. But Viper now going to be making the siege rams of his own, so going to be countering rams, and that's going to be okay for the time being. But Viper now going to be forced off with this gold once again, as yeah, as these heavy cavalry archers try to take out these pikemen very quickly indeed. And well, Viper going to be forced to try and make some more siege onagers, because Joan's going to be coming in here with quite a nice number of rams, and well, Viper has got these 3 onagers right here, and that could be enough to try and repel this. It could be enough. We shall have to wait and see. But BO23 now with 4k gold, Viper now with only 56. That's very worrying indeed. That's very bad, because at the moment now, that's the only thing he can make. He can only make trash, and well, with no gold, it doesn't mean that he can't make any orange gone anymore. So that's not very bad for him. Of course, Viper does not have any map control, and he's going to be in here, and John's going to be in here just killing everything, going to be just destroying whatever he can destroy. And of course, he does have enough resources to do that. He can be able to absolutely totally sustain production of everything. In fact, he's going to be making his hussars, making his cavalry archers, making those rams all day long. And well, although his sort of sneaky attack here has completely failed, it seems, well, it just leaves this bit open for Viper, for John even to try and attack this with. And wow, amazing stuff from him. That he managed to actually take that as onager with that hussar. But yeah, Viper looking to be in a bit of trouble actually, it seems, because he does not have any gold at all. Of course, he does only have, sorry, he does not have any gold mines at all, it seems. No gold mines at all. That's very bad stuff indeed. And well, John's going to have a nice amount of gold in the bank, and he could just come in here with, well, paladins, cavalry archers, anything, siege rams, all that good stuff. And you know what? I'm surprised that BO23 doesn't even have a castle. Does he have a castle? I don't think he does actually. Where is his castle? Yeah, he does not have a castle. That's like, what is going on right here? He's spent quite a lot of wood, stone in the bank. Only 69 stone left, and he's just trying to go for a ram rush, which, you know what, it could work out because he just does have quite a huge number of rams. And both these guys doing quite a lot on both sides. But man, Viper, come on, use your energies to try and take down these rams so quickly. That'll be really nice for him if he does that. And yeah, he's going to try and focus down these rams. 200 is going to be nice for him, but man, he's out of position right here because this onager going to get taken out by this this Hussar, and only one onager left. This could be really nasty for the Viper if he loses his castle, because if he loses his castle, there's going to be nothing left to try and defend all this military over here. There's only going to be one castle left, and once this castle goes down, then that's probably going to be GG for the Viper, and Viper looking to be in a horrible position. Sure, he does have a nice 2k goal lead in terms of score, but BO21 looking to be in a very nice position indeed. And he still does not have the castle at all. That's amazing. He probably should actually, he probably actually solved a stone for all those military that he got. But yeah, no castle, no trebs. That could be a mistake because, well, Viper now with quite a nice number of orangers. Once again, we've got 4 orangers right here behind this castle. Just being able to destroy these rams just so quickly. But you know, siege rams going to be nice at taking out these orangers if they get in range. But looks like Viper will finally be overrun at the moment because there's just too many Hussars. Too many of everything, and you know what? I'm surprised that John does not actually upgrade to Paladin. That would be very nice for him if he does that, because he just has so much resource in the bank. He could actually try and get that if he wants to. He's got 2k of food and wood. That's just a great amount you need for Paladins. But it looks like he's just going to play safe. He looks like he's going to try and get that Hussar and Cavalry Archer production combo, which is going to be okay for the time being, and well, still some more harassment from the shoreline, and well, yeah, this is absolutely messy stuff here. Oh man, I need to take a break. I need to try and breathe for a second because there's just so much going on right here. I've never said so many words in my entire life in just 30 minutes right here. And this castle's still up for the time being, but it's on such low HP, it's going to go down eventually. It just has to go down eventually. Come on, there are just so many rams over here, and they just have to take this castle down. There we go, the castle finally getting taken down, but there's just so many rams left, and well, so many pikes as well, just completely using their spears to try and take down this ram finally. But what good are pikemen compared to a mass of heavy cavalry archers? Nothing. They'll just get completely battered away. Even with these obelisks in the way, they will get completely destroyed. And well, Viper is going to get completely destroyed. I have to say, he's going to get annihilated because look at this. He's got everything in bank. He does not have parting tactics, but it doesn't matter because these cavalry archers aren't actually getting attacked, so it's fine. And he's going to come in here with a lot more dudes and just try and take down the other castle, the final castle from the Viper. And that's, yeah, Viper is not looking to be in a good position. Jordan's on the offensive from the word go, it seems, and he's looking to be in a nice position. He's got the military he wants, and he's almost up at pop actually. And Viper looking to be, yeah, his population is decreasing just a little bit, and yeah, this is quite nasty. This Viper is he just not having enough. I can hear lots of siege getting taken down. That's siege rams, I think, but even so, only 2 oranges left, and they are getting taken down pretty quickly by these Hussars, which obviously going to make sure work of these oranges. And there are, of course, only elite skirmishers just trying to defend against them. And that just leaves the rams here going to be able to take down whatever they can take down, and another huge horde of cavalry coming in here for BO23 and going to be taking down whatever they can take down. Really, really nice stuff for BO23, and you know what? Jordan could actually take this. He could just take this, and I don't know why Viper still has such a huge score lead right here, but he obviously is killing quite a few units as we speak. But both these guys taking quite heavy casualties, and man, Viper. Look at this. He's only got trash left, it seems. He's only got trash. He's only got 8 skirmishers, pikemen, and only a couple of arbalest, only a couple of oranges left. And BO23 is just relentless here. Look at that. he's got so many guys over here just getting queued up relentlessly, and he's just continuing to come in here and just try and take down whatever he can destroy. And why doesn't he have a castle? Come on, a castle here would be great. He will be able to just take down this castle so quickly with a trip. But at the moment he's not doing that, which I think is, you know, it's very costly, because he's losing quite a lot to these skirmishes, to all this trash right here, and he could be able to end this game very quickly. But look at this, these guys getting taken down so quickly by these this mass of heavy cavalry archers. Look at that. Yeah, 223 just doesn't care about these Aghanis with that 8+4 attack. He just doesn't care at all, because he's got 7+4 in his cavalry archers, and he's going to be coming in here once again. This could be the final push. In fact, we've got quite a lot of units here in the fray, and Jordan 23 going to be colliding with the forces of the Viper, and Viper's army just completely melting, it seems. These pikemen getting completely picked off by these heavy cavalry archers, as these hussars try and pick off these skirmishers, and Viper seemingly really out of position right here. He's not doing a nice job of microing, and yeah, Viper looking to actually lose his castle very soon, because he just does not have any army at all, it seems. Yeah, Viper now at 126 population. Meanwhile, Jordan's still on 160, and he's going to be able to take this castle down. And you know what? When this castle goes down, this could be game over for Jordan. For Viper. And yeah, Viper this could be game over, because he does not have any gold in the bank at all. In fact, Jordan 23 has actually got less gold than the Viper at this point, which is really strange. But finally, Viper saying GG, congratulations to Jordan 23, taking the score, taking the entire series, taking the series of best of 21 series between Viper and Jordan 23. My god, that was absolutely epic. Oh man, I'm so stoked for this. I was so stoked, and what a game that's been. It's been absolutely thrilling to see Jordan 23 being completely relentless at a push. He's been absolutely relentless since the Feudal Age, obviously with that attack right here. But now he's just coming here with rams, with hussars, with heavy cavalry archers, which still don't have any parting taxes on them. Yeah, so. Well, there we go. That was an amazing game right so far. Amazing series. Very, very well played by Jordan 23. He will take the title as the king of AOC right here, beating the Viper. That's definitely an achievement and a half. And this has been a game and a half. My god, it's been so great. And yeah, Viper just saying GG. Congratulations to the Viper, to Jordan 23. Congratulations to the Viper as well for just holding out for so long. And that was just the siege. That was the siege of the century. So amazing. And wow. Very well played by both these guys. Very well played by Jordan 23. Really nice stuff by both these guys. And that was an absolutely epic, totally epic final series, final game. And oh, I'm so tired actually commentating this. It's been absolutely crazy. And this game has been the longest game so far in terms of the time, in fact. But yeah, Jordan taking this one, and well, that was absolutely epic. This has been NKZStryker Nathan, and I'll see you guys sometime later. Goodbye.